Hi everyone, welcome to Maximum Attack Rallying and to episode 2 of the Suzuki Swift project repair road rally car thing. If you haven't watched the first video in this series, stop right now. Go and watch it, hit a link, I'll put a link up there, go and watch it. You'll find out about me buying this cheap Suzuki Swift Sport, and then once you've watched that, come back and we'll get into this one, because in this video we're going to start fixing some problems. So while this car is in pretty good shape, it's got long MOT, relatively low mileage, and it's in pretty good condition, there are a few problems that we need to deal with. We're going to deal with some of those in this video. The main ones, really the big ones, once these are done, the car won't be too bad at all, and will be perfectly fine for daily duties for the next few months until I decide what to do with it. So, things to do today. First one is the central locking. So the central locking on the passenger door doesn't work. We need to sort that out. So I'm going to tackle that. I think that is the motor regulator actuator thingy. Got one of those, so I'm going to deal with that. Second one, brakes. The car stops. It doesn't stop that well. The pedal's a bit soft, so we're going to replace the brake fluid, and hopefully that will sort that out. And finally, number plates. Seems a weird thing to change, doesn't it? But if you look, the number plates aren't quite right. So let's flip the camera around and see why. Flipping the camera around. So the rear is fine. Just, I don't know why the camera keeps wanting to look at the fence. A bit weird. So the rear is all right. Just a bit old. But if we move around to the front, over here, the front is a bit different because it's had a square plate fitted. Now, as I said in the first video, this car has had a bit of a knock at the front end, hence the bonnet, and obviously they fitted a new front number plate. The front bumper is original, not in perfect condition, could do with some paint really, but it's okay. But they've obviously fitted this square plate, and we're going to replace that. On the bonnet, briefly, I actually went to a body shop the other day and got a quote for the bonnet, and they quoted me £450 just to paint the bonnet. Just to paint the outside of the bonnet while the light adjusts on the camera, not to paint the underside, not to blend it into the wings, just to paint the bonnet. So, no. So if you do know anyone, I said this in the first video, if you know anyone in Norfolk, Suffolk, who can paint a bonnet cheap, maybe a little bit of cash in hand on the side, just contact me on Instagram or something, because I don't want to pay £450 just to paint the bonnet. So anyway, enough rambling. Let's take the door apart. Okay, let's do this thing. Dan has been recruited. This is the second time you've featured in one of my videos, Dan.
I normally hide in the corner.
Yeah.
I'm not got a face for radio.
So we don't know what we're doing. I've never done this. I don't have a Haynes manual. I love how I'm supervising under an umbrella because it's so hot. Okay, so that screws out. I think it must just be clipped on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it must be. This is why I like 90s cars, because everything screws on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just try. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, there we go, look, here it comes. The worst that happens is I have to buy some more little clips, isn't it?
Just that random one there. I think it's one of those ones you knock the middle layer off.
Which I can't see. Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? It must
If
be.
I knock the middle through it, are we going to lose the middle?
We are, but there's only one on the other side, and there's only one on this side, so who cares? So just do it.
Oh, maybe.
I can wait to see if I can get some new ones.
Oh, it's under that seat.
Good. Must go up. Yay, look at that, it was easy. Unplug the window switch.
Unplug the window switch.
Of course.
Can't see what I'm doing.
Have you ever been videoed while you've been working on a car before?
No.
It's the first time for everything.
What is that?
full attention. There we go, look at that. It's all cut off. I suppose that is the benefit of clips. I always liken it back to Mark V Escorts, which I had millions of. And taking a door card off took about 10 minutes because there was like 100 screws. Okay.
Something's been in here before, John.
Yeah, what have they used to stick that on?
I don't know, but it looks
Oh, that is gross.
rank.
Okay. I'm going to go and get the new thing so we can compare.
Plug this one in and see what happens
Yeah.
before we take it with
So that's the new one. Obviously, that's got the cables and the handle with it. The handle is the wrong colour, which troubles me a little bit. But I suppose we don't need to use that. So I guess the cables just come off.
Where was this bit plugged in? I just don't need it. Oh.
What? Have I bought the wrong one?
Oh no, it was in there.
What? Okay. Should we press the lock button? The key's on the passenger seat, by the way. I thought it was in my pocket, but it's not. Oh, the door's open. Why is nothing happening?
What?
The fudge just happened to the umbrella. That's a weird noise. That's weird. Because now nothing is happening. And surely why would it impact the other side? And the boot. Is the passenger door shut? Hold on. Driver's door, sorry. Yes. The ignition is off. Okay. Pass? What happened? Okay, so something is happening. So it's fighting you a little bit, isn't it, if you try and lock it?
What is lock then? That?
I think it's weird because when I tried to lock the door from the inside the other day, it wouldn't let me do it just with that little switch thing. But that one seems to let you.
What's this?
I don't know. The wire's been messed with. Oh, that tape is gross. What the hell? Oh no, that's just goo, isn't it?
Or is it just insulation tape there? Oh,
It
maybe.
is sort of in a period, isn't it?
Okay, so what is this thing? What is that thing? That's literally just a clip. So you go to the handle there. There's two goes to the handle. Why would there be two?
2 wires.
No, 2 connectors.
Oh.
Wires. There's a button to lock it on there, right?
Yeah, there's a keyless button on the handle. Oh, do you think that has to be?
Yeah.
There's a little switch in the door that has to be pressed as well. So if we plug that back in, okay, and then I'll hold this button. Then what? I don't know whether I should point the camera for this, but no.
I think it's locked. Yeah,
Okay.
I can feel it doing it.
Why is that one not locking?
Oh.
Okay, we made the executive decision to just take it apart. And hopefully, if we fit the new one, it'll work. If it's in, we'll kind of know what it's doing. working on a new car. It's totally different. I say working on, I'm fucking standing here with a camera. I need like a cameraman. All the big YouTubers have cameramen. So,
The window regulator's in the way.
what?
Yeah.
You don't think they put that in, this in first?
Yeah.
Is that something that we can get around? Really don't like the idea of having to take out the window regulator.
Yeah.
Would an angle grinder help? Can you cut a hole in the door?
Seems like not like a Mark 5 Golf.
Oh, you take the door skin off, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bung here, like an access bung.
Okay.
Access. Should we unbung it?
Hmm. It's weird, really weird filming you working on my car.
You know, I'm just going to take you to bits and say, there you go.
Yeah. That's right, I've watched. I can just do Haynes.
Oh, that's to take the door handle out.
Ah, refitting is the reversal of removal, or whatever Haynes manual say.
Yeah.
I need to buy a Haynes manual. That'd probably be a useful purchase. Do you think taking the door handle out is going to help?
I'm just going to do it anyway.
Fair enough.
Seems like it's in the way. Do you not agree?
I haven't looked in the door, so I don't really know.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So you undo that screw.
I don't understand why the switch thing is so big, really. Well, it seems massive compared to other cars.
Oh, there's another screw there. I think we may have to revert to YouTube.
Maybe. Maybe. It'd be a shame, wouldn't it? Because this video could have acted like a guide for someone. But it feels like cheating if we just watch someone else's video
Yeah.
to learn how to do it. Feels like we end up taking credit for their work.
Just don't see how that can possibly come out of there. The trouble is you've got to remove the door handle because it's the wrong side of the window regulator.
No. Okay, so this video is no longer a guide on how to change the
Most definitely.
central locking actuator on a Suzuki Swift, because we've got no idea what we're doing. Dan figured it out. Somehow. We tried to find a YouTube video. Apparently YouTubers all skip the part about how to get it out. But he managed to disconnect the door handle from the actuator. So it's now more out than it's ever been.
Just can't work out how you get it past the window regulator.
Ooh, sounded good.
Silly Japanese car.
Yeah, I don't know what cars are the easiest to work on, in my experience. French cars are obviously terrible.
Porsche's easy.
Yeah. German
Bit of
logic.
knowledge, actually.
Oh, okay, maybe it's the Germans.
Yeah.
It's so close.
I know. Do you think maybe I could just have to loosen the regulator and just push it out of the way? Could just try undoing those 2 bolts.
Yeah, if you just... Why not? So close. I hope this works. I'm really disappointed if it doesn't work. There we go. Window regulator loosened. Okay, the window hasn't fallen out. And yay! Victory!
Right.
It's out. Are they the same?
Well, the handle's different, so but
They're so difficult to get, unfortunately. This was the only 3-door one on eBay.
they look the same.
They do, don't they? Obviously the handles are different but on the other end.
Yeah, we'll just swap them.
Yeah. It's a shame because that one's chipped. I was hoping to get one with a new chrome handle, but whatever. No. Yeah, let's try switching it. Okay. So the new thing is in.
So,
Plug it in. Okay. That's a thing, I suppose.
that's a thing it didn't do before, right?
Yeah.
So if we
Trying to make it think the door is shut. Fuck me, I think it might be working. Maybe, I don't know.
try the handle. Feels locked.
Okay, so that's locked. Let me check the... lock it again, I'm just going to check the driver's door. So is it locked?
Yeah. No? Oh, maybe it's not. How many times do I have to press the button?
Well, the driver's door should lock... Oh, so what is it now?
That's locked.
Okay. So why does the driver's door open?
Well, that's unlocked.
Which obviously the driver's door still opens. That's so weird, now it's opposite.
What about that?
So we've now got...
Hang on.
What?
Let's put this one back together a bit and just shut everything.
Yeah, how weird. Okay, to be continued. Success! We think. We think we fixed it. So we put it together, and it seems to work. What's weird is that the little keyless buttons on the door handles, those, only seem to work by unlocking the door that you're pressing them on, rather than unlocking the whole car. So it seems to work. We hope. We're just switching the interior door handle back to the original one, which has a chrome handle, so it matches the other side, even though it's damaged. And then it can go back together, and hopefully order is restored, and I can leave the car in places. Yay! That's good. Brakes next, I guess. So it's the next day. It's not the next day for you, because you're probably watching this on the same day. But Swift is outside. Central locking fixed, of course, now. So today it's time to tackle the brakes. So we're going to try and do it the old-fashioned way without jacking the car up, because we think you can get to the bleed nipples, just to try and get some fresh fluid through it and see if any air comes out. So I'm going to show you the problem first, though. Let's scooch around and get in the car. Whoa. Oh my goodness. So if we get in the car, point the camera at the pedals, you can see we have a very long brake pedal that pumps up, which suggests that there is air in the system. So let's try and fix that. We're gonna...
And it tells you how bad your brake fluid is.
Okay, so we're testing the brake fluid.
Very bad.
Very bad. A red light's bad?
Yeah.
Because we have all of the red lights.
That's the percentage of water in it.
Okay, well that would explain a lot, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So I think we should put some new brake fluid in it.
Yeah.
This is the slightly pikey way of doing it, with laying on the floor and not jacking the car up and taking the wheels off. let's call it efficient. This is the efficient way of doing it, maybe. Yeah, good.
It's a 10mm.
It is a 10mm. Cool.
Different.
If you can see it, it's up there. We're trying to avoid taking the wheels off to be lazy.
I wouldn't say it's pikey.
No, no, probably not. God knows when they were last undone though, if the brake fluid's that bad. So much for efficiency. We had to take the wheel off. But it means we can see the brakes, which look quite old and busted.
Jesus.
Yeah, the discs don't look great, do they? Springs look very new. Dampers do not. Oh dear. Okay. That looks quite rusty. Do you want to try some penetrating fluid? There we go. Cool. Let's bleed some shit. I don't know how well I can hold the camera for that, but tell me when you want me to push the pedal. Okay, I'm pressing.
Hold it.
Yeah.
Okay. Did it go down?
I mean, you could go down further. I'm still holding.
Yeah, there's some creamy stuff coming out. Tell me it goes all the way down.
Yeah, I'm just worried about the reservoir a bit.
Not much coming out.
Say when. Yeah. Okay, I'll check the reservoir then.
At a lot for it to go down.
Yeah. Let's see. Get a bit of an idea at least. No, it's not really moved, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only about an inch of light head pressure.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Well, we'll keep going. And I'm going to switch to some B-roll-y stuff for this. Okay, so I've actually jumped forward in time a couple of days after doing the brakes because we just kind of wrapped up and I had some things to do. But there's progress. So I'm going to walk around here. We're going to flippy flip the camera. Look, flippy flip the camera in the car. Good thing is it's not quite so hot today as it has been the last few days. So get in the car. Look, camera down here to the pedals, not on that random piece of dashboard. We have a nice firm brake pedal, as Max Verstappen would say. Simply lovely. So glad. I have driven the car since the brakes were done. Oh my God, it's such a difference. It's transformed the car. Obviously with a long brake pedal, if any of you have ever driven a car where the fluid's a little bit old and the pedal gets a bit long, it's just horrible, isn't it? You just don't have any confidence. The car did stop, but you just didn't. I don't know. It's just horrible, isn't it? It's horrible. So that is done. The car is much better. So really, we've done the urgent stuff, haven't we? We've fixed the central locking over here on this side, so now the car locks, so I can leave it places. We've fixed the brakes, so now the car stops and it drives, and all is well. I'm going to do the number plates in a minute. Obviously, we do need to do the aircon as well. We're going to get to that. I'm going to take you somewhere and see if they can regas it and just check for leaks and things. So that is a thing, because obviously our summers are getting a little bit much, aren't they, these days? So we do need to deal with that. But that is for another day. What we're going to do is the number plate. So shall we start with the front one? Let's start with the front one. Right, let's get in here then. So you might be wondering, I think it's this one, why exactly I'm using an Allen key for this job, because you'd usually use a screwdriver, wouldn't you? But apparently, they decided to use these little cap heads Well, little dome heads, aren't they? Really, little cap heads. I don't suppose it really matters, does it? They're pretty chunky, though. They're like M6 or something. Let's get this one out. Let's throw it on the floor. Let's get the other one out. So the number plate is off. Look at that. Oh, how interesting, look. Look at that. That's a chunky beast, isn't it? But it's got these little tabs for it. Well, how about that? Who knew? Anyway, though, number plate's off. No more square number plate. Let's get the new front one. I guess we can just copy where the holes are going to, well, on this one maybe, and reuse these little bolts. I mean, we could just put some screws through there, I suppose, because it is just in plastic, so I could just measure the height of that. How very strange. Because I sort of thought this little plinth would go down and be the height of a, UK European spec number plate, but maybe this bumper is the same one used across the world, and they just have it for this, sort of import style plate. But obviously when we put the rectangle plate, we still want it in kind of the same spot, I would have thought, so it's kind of level with the top of that little plinth. But let's go and get it. Okay, so I did some maths. So I put some masking tape on the number plate just so I could mark it and drill it. So I've got centre line here, then these two lines are the width of the number plate plinth on the car, and then obviously we've got the centre line of the number plate that way. So what I wanted to do basically was find a point where I could use screws with the same colour caps just for consistency, because I'm a loser. So we've got one there and one there. I did think about going slightly further in, but that allows me to use black caps so they're in the letters, and now I've got more black caps basically, so I thought that would be better. The white ones I've got are a little bit marked. So, simples. Let's drill those out. Only going to put tiny little holes in them for now, because obviously I want the screws to have plenty of bite, so I don't want it to fall off. And then what we'll need to do is go back to the car, mark these holes, so that we can also drill a little pilot hole, so that we can screw it on. And all that will be that. So, let's drill some holes. So there we go. Just tiny little holes for now, the little belly focus on, because the screw, if you look, isn't massive, and I would rather the screw did a lot of the work than just having a massive hole that the screw can't bite into. So those holes are drilled. So now we shall go measure this and transfer it to the car so we can drill holes in that instead. So, hole, some sort of moment of truth, I suppose. Let's take the tape off. It looks sensible. I think it kind of does. I think that one's higher. Let's check. I mean, ultimately, with this, because it's plastic and because the holes are tiny, you can just re-drill them and no one will ever see them. I think they're about right, he says. Sorry, the microphone's being a bit weird, so you'll have to bear with me. Keep slipping. I keep saying I'm going to wear different shirts when I do this. Or, I saw a video the other day. I think it was Rich Rebuilds. I don't know if anyone has ever watched him. He works on electric cars, Teslas and things, and argues with Tesla and EV manufacturers for better consumer rights when it comes to repairing electric cars. So I'm just screwing the screws out of the way. I should have done this off camera. In fact, I will. Sorry about that. I bring about with pilot holes. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I was watching a Rich Rebuilds video. He does EV repairs and things, fighting for the rights of consumers when trying to repair EVs. Anyway, he had a piece of string around his neck with his microphone attached to it. Same microphone as I've got. I wonder if that might, I think I need a slightly smaller screwdriver to be honest with you, if that might be the way to go, rather than buying a different microphone. I'm just going to change screwdriver and then we'll just button this up, but you can see the effect, can't you? Ta-da! We have a oblong, rectangle, normal UK number plate. Oh, it looks so much better. I know some of you won't like it and will think, oh, well, it should have the Japanese car, should have the Japanese style plate. I know a lot of people are into that, but for me, yeah, UK plate, UK car. Need to do the rear, don't we? Well, that looks all shiny and new. If we walk to the back of the car, we have, yeah, much older, isn't it? Not quite so nice, that is it. You know, you've got the red border text, it's a bit faded. We need to fix it, don't we? So let's fix it, but we're going to do it YouTube style, because you don't want to watch me do the same job twice. So let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Shiny number plates all round. I think this one might be down a little bit on the left, but I'm not doing anything about it now. Maybe I'll lift it again. Like I said, the beauty of this, just screwing through the plastic and making your own holes, is they're hidden and you can just redo them. I think it needs to go up a couple of mil on the left hand side, but it's fine for now. So there we go. Job's done. Essential job's done. Not, I don't think number plates were essential, were they? But brakes and central locking were. So looking better, much better. I'm going to retreat into the garage out of the sun. I keep saying, don't know, I'm not supposed to be in the sun too much, so we'll be in here with a Porsche, which is better than a Suzuki Swift, but Suzuki Swift is mine, and that's what matters, and it looks better already with its fancy number plates, so a step forward. Like I said, those were the urgent things. I'd like to get the aircon done. I'd like to paint the bonnet. As I said, if you know anyone that could do that in Norfolk and Suffolk, cheap, cash in hand even, you know, just on the side, do put something in the comments or get me on Instagram or X. I'd really appreciate it, because it just makes make life a bit easier. Like I said, I'm not paying $450 to paint a bonnet. I'd rather do it myself. So yeah, those are the next-ish things. I will do disc pads on the front at some point, because there's a bit of a lip on the discs. They still work fine, but it's something to think about, so I'll have a look at that. And then obviously I've been looking at more exciting things, induction kits, exhaust manifolds and things, but we'll see about that. I think the next video though, we haven't done one vital thing, have we? And that's drive it. I haven't given you my driving impressions of the car, but I didn't want to do that until I'd sorted out the brakes. So now that that's done, I think next video we will probably get the car cleaned first, so it looks a bit more respectable. And then we'll take it for a drive. So stay tuned for that. As always, I'm very grateful for you watching. Make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. Hit a hype button if you're on your phone. I don't really know what it does, but apparently it's a good thing. Share your comments below. What do you think I should do next? I think that's it, isn't it? Thank you as always for watching. Make sure you watch the Monday videos. They are more focused on WRC and sort of the newsy side, and less on me doing stuff like this. I hope you're enjoying it anyway, something a bit different now in the UK. I can do this stuff a bit more, so hopefully it's enjoyable. The viewing figures don't seem to suggest so, but I'm going to keep doing it because I enjoy it, and hopefully you will too, especially once we get into the more exciting stuff. So stay tuned to that. Other than that, I think all that remains for me to say is thank you very much for watching as always. I will see you again in the next one.